Yeah, what is up internet? It's Radams97 here, playing Empire Total War in yet another naval battle. I figured I uploaded a thing explaining my strategy, and now I'll show you a battle in which I attempt to implement it, but my opponent has deployed slightly different to what I'm used to. I'm not going to go over ship names, but I will go over ship navy compositions, because you can see my opponent's navy is rather large. It's just quite an interesting battle this. I thought it was quite funny to play out. Quite fun as well, but so this will just also show you a bit of adaptability. I'll go over my navy, and I will name one ship because it will explain the name of this video, Blackbeards Revenge. So for my main line, I'm playing as the pirates, I'm against Austria, and it's worth mentioning we had restricted to the early period, just so that I could play the pirates. Because if you're in the late period, like, you get outgunned by everything. So yeah, so I'm bringing 3 galleons, the Revenge, the Adventure at the front, Revenge, and the Wider. And then, oh, sorry, 4 galleons, I'm an idiot. The Ranger. And then at the back of my heavy line is my flagship, the Queen Anne's Revenge. Yes, we have Blackbeard's ship here. Not sure if it quite looks like the Queen Anne's Revenge, but you know, we'll go with it. But yeah, then I have 2 Floyts, the Cuckold and the Fancy, 4 Xebecs, the Jade Bison, the Arana Negra, the Brass Marlin, and the Royal Fortune. And finally we have 4 brigs, the Ampedou, the Freebooter, the Marais Noir, and the Damnation. And over here we have, as our bombardment ships, since it's all the pirates get, and because I actually think these are really good, 3 galleys, the Pufferfish, the Pride, and the Loro Verde. So they're just going to use chain shot and go after the sails with their bombardment. As for my opponent, I haven't even attempted to do a count up, but as you probably just saw there, I just wanted to check that one because it's further down. Everything except for the 3 ships at the back here are brigs. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 brigs. With the Barb, a second-rate ship of the line, which I believe is acting as his flagship. The Uera, a 4th-rate ship of the line. And the Flunder, also 4th-rate. I'm not going to name all 16 of his brigs though. So yeah, I'll get this one going. Now normally I'll go over navy comps in slow-mo, but because of how quickly this one gets going, I kept it paused. So yeah, as soon as I see this, I know I'm not going to be able to surround, I have to pick and choose. But as I'm scanning over it at this point, I also realise that pretty much his entire fleet is made of brigs, which I was really laughing about. Yeah, so I am completely outnumbered here, but I completely outgun him. So as you can see, I've got everything moving in. I've immediately got my main line to turn, because these things are going to move in pretty quick, and because there's not much distance between us, I'm used to Napoleon's naval battles, where I'm pretty sure there's a bit more space between naval deployment. Yeah, so I'm already turning over and getting this main line to go straight in front of my galley. Yeah, my galleys, and it's the galleons then, you probably noticed. But yeah. And the galleys are just going to fire in between these passing. And they're going to pass by and unleash hell. And they're going to do significant damage pretty quickly because, like I say, these are all brigs. All of them. So yeah, as you can see, I have my Xebecs and my brigs moving up on the right hand side. They're going to take on this line here. My Floyts, I need to get turning now. They're going to ignore this very front row and try and block off that second row there. So that's what the Floyts are going to do, my smaller heavy ships. Yeah, as you can see, my brigs, I'm keeping them away. I'm going to use them to try and get behind seeing his flagship and his flagship's bodyguards essentially here, I figured if I can get my brigs in behind them, I can get some significant damage off, whilst I clean up the rest of his fleet with my far superior ships here. Yeah, as you can see they're starting to turn a little bit, but they are going to now start to turn hard port. Yeah. And yeah, the first of his brigs has exploded. But that explosion there in the distance was actually one of my galleys, so that was a bit annoying and disappointing. Yeah, these are all loaded with chain shot, just trying to go after the sails. Well, I haven't really microed them very well here. But yeah, so these are just my galleons are now just going past in a path of destruction, killing any brig that gets in their way, so that was good. As you can see, okay, I was mistaken. I decided to keep my flights going, and I'm essentially doubling on up against his brigs, so just completely tearing into them. My brigs are getting some shots off as they pass, but as you can see, their main focus is to get behind his main ships. You know, well, not his main one. His main one is his frigates. Frigates. I can't talk again. So you know, his big ones. Yeah, over here again, many surrendered brigs, but rather irritatingly, one of my galleons actually wound up surrendering. I have no idea why. It's saying surrendered on fire, but you know, the hull is in pretty good shape. Oh, that's why, yeah. Uncontrollable fire, that explains a lot. Yeah, because most of the guns were fine. I say were, a lot of them just, yeah, they're burning now. And, you know, it had a lot of its crew, but yeah, they've set it on fire. That explains that. Yeah, I'm sinking a lot of his brigs, you know. Just cleaning up. Over here, this is where the main focus of my battle was. My Zebeks are out of position, I haven't been paying proper attention. My Zebeks are getting hammered in by his second rate, which is a shame. Because these are basically like bigger brigs that are ketch rigged. That's routing, it's going to route straight into his admiral. I know it looks like it's trying to board, but it isn't, it's surrendered, it's routing. Well, not surrendered, as you can see. So unusually for me, I've actually put my admiral, if you had noticed, is at the back of my heavy line instead of the front, just because the galleons are heavier than a 5th rate. You know, we've got 48 gun 260, and I'm pretty sure they have stronger hulls as well. Might be wrong there. Yeah, as you can see, all 4 of my brigs are absolutely fine and they're really getting into position. I have lost 2 of my Zebeks, the others are just kind of trying to move around. My Floyts are now trying to bring up the brunt of their broadsides against his admiral, his second rate ship of the line. Yeah, now he's just firing on my galleys, which was rude of him. Now most of his brigs here, those that survived, have all passed on here. Yeah. So amazingly, I still have a galley left despite that much closer range. What we got here? The Cuckold is going to do a drive-by, except it looks like that. Oh, no, never mind, he is still loaded. Yeah, that's going to do a nice little... Never mind, it barely scratched it. Oh, what was that? Probably another brig. No, yeah, no, it was one of my Zebeks. Yeah, that's another Zebek that's gone up. So I think I've still got one Zebek, but you know, that's not in a good position, getting hit by the 4th rate. Oh well. I think here, yeah, here I'm just trying to pull my Floyts out now, get them back with my main line. Just regroup to take on these heavier ships, because you know he's got 4th rates and this 2nd rate, which are still better than mine. Now the 4th rates have less guns than the galleons. Oh, bit of chain shot fire there. But I think they have stronger hulls and they're slightly faster and a bit more manoeuvrable. So I need to have the wind on my side and use my remaining brigs to support. Yeah, my galleys are all... Oh, yeah, I've got one galley left, but it's getting hit from behind by his brigs. It's going into... I think I'd given up on trying to use it and put it onto using grape shot to try and hit the barb, that second rate. But yeah, it didn't work, it routed, but I didn't really care at that point. So we didn't put in as much work as I would have liked, but oh well. The brass marlin has surrendered. So yeah, that's all my Zebecks gone now. Like I say, we're on like heavy brigs essentially, so you know, I mean, got 28 guns to a brig's what, 26. So we have 2 more guns essentially. We'll have chasers. Actually, I think the broadsides might be smaller. I don't know. But yeah, that's only got 4 guns left, so you know that's useless. I mean, it's surrendered. Anyway, I'm rambling. What's going on over here? Ah, my brigs. Yeah, I think I have lost a brig here, but I'm trying to just move my brigs around a little bit, get them back in formation. Yeah, I've only got 3 brigs going. Don't know where my 4th one could well be, but pretty sure it's routed or so. Oh, no, that's a galley. No idea where that brig went. Probably got blown up or sunk. Seaback. And now I'm down to 2 brigs because another one's routing. Well, I think that one might come back. So yeah, I'm just trying to use these brigs now to just kind of fight off his group of brigs here. Let's get some close-ups. Oh, that one surrendered. Despite being relatively healthy. And that surrendered. So yeah, pretty much one over here now. There's that one brig, but yeah, my 2 brigs can handle that. And don't worry, I'm also getting fed up of hearing the word brig, and I'm the one saying it. So yeah, here we are. This one's taking on a 4th rate, and I'm not even going to say it because I'm fed up of saying the word now. So yeah, I'm giving up on trying to get us into position. They acting as kind of like a stinging force. My floats are going to act as my support now as I manoeuvre. Yeah, I have only lost 1 galleon, but the adventure isn't that healthy. But the Queen Anne's Revenge is completely fine because I've kept it at the back for now. Oh yeah, that brig rallied. Yeah. See, well, I'll have to say it. That brig has rallied. I'm trying to bring that back. Yeah, well, this one's kind of screwed right now though. It's currently facing completely against the wind, so it needs to turn around before it can actually move, and it's getting hammered in pretty hard by these 4th rates. So there's that brig that's about to get hit by the barb, the 2nd rate. Although I have been using chain shot, I think my brigs were all using chain shot for most of the time, and I've had a lucky hit taking out one of the 3 main masts of the 2nd rate, his admiral, so that's useful. But with my position with the wind, I am now making solid progress, and I'm forcing him to have to move into my line, straight into crossfire. He has got his broadside now turned, but yeah, as his sails is gonna keep getting, that ship's just gonna keep getting hit. And I'm even moving my floats up. So far so good. So yeah, this 4th rate's pretty much dead now. It's just taken a bunch of broadsides from the galleons and the Queen Anne's, and now the float is opening up, and that's using chain shot. So that's going after the sails. Yeah, the floats have also been using chain shot. And yeah, that's now routing, so it can't even try and fight back. Even if my opponent wanted to... Oh, I found my missing brig. And now it's surrendered, but yeah, I think I've taken it and tried to take on. Actually, that might have been another one that we already knew about. So I thought, you know what, it was out of position. I tried to get it behind his second rate to get a bit of damage off. I knew it wasn't going to be able to do anything significant. But yeah. Oh, the Flunder's rallied. Did its rally to fire. Yeah. Again, because of my better positioning, I have the advantage over the Barb now. And I think again, yeah, I'm using chain shot. I'm trying to dismast it to cause it to surrender. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for the Flunder now. It is routing straight into my galleon line. Yeah, my floats have switched back to round shot. They're now just trying to get hull damage because they're not the right angle for chain. Not quite in range for grape. And thanks to their speed, they're past his ship before it... Never mind. Yep, that's now opening up and that's going to take out that float. Yeah, that's routing. Yep, my last remaining brig is now trying to move in to also try and get a solid position in front or behind the second rate, depending on what I can manage. My heavy ships are now all focusing up and just trying to take on the Lukes, another brig, of course. See how that's circling. It's a perfect manoeuvre. Same time, yeah. Also fire on the Flunder. There's no chance of that coming back. That is done. If you can see its whole strength there. Yeah. And that's also gonna be it for that brig. It doesn't really have a chance now. My line is gonna wheel around again and essentially do a circle. Now I'm just trying to move up because all he really has left at this point is his flagship, his Admiral, at second rate. And as you can see, I took my remaining float, although the other one has now rallied, and tried to go into broadside just to give time for this brig to get into a favourable position in front. But its chase has actually managed to cause the thing to rout, so that's annoying. But yeah, just a whole mess of surrendered ships there. But what you really got to feel bad for is the ones that should be there but aren't. Those that have sunk. What is that? Oh, one of my galleys really going on that route. So back over here, what we got? Yeah, like I said, the only thing he has left now is his flagship. So he's pretty much lost at this point. He knows it. Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm just moving my line up, getting ready to do a final pass. Also setting up with my float here to fire onto it a bit more. If I can take it out without losing any more people, that's fine. And my brig rallied, which is always fun. So I'm going to try and bring that back, get it in front, get it firing. Again, just trying to get this thing with positioning. Oh, my float there, that's back. What are you doing? No idea. But yeah. So obviously the brig's only got 14 guns left. So if it's currently even, that's, you know, what, potentially 7, maybe a bit more, you know, guns in a broadside. Could be more, could be less. I'm not going to go in and look at how many guns it has left, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just setting up a crossfire. That brig's just trying to get in front, where it's narrow firing arc can really play into effect. Also got chain shot loaded again, just trying to bring down those last mass. So I can do that, you know, I've pretty much, you know, I mean, I've already pretty much won, but you know, it'd be much easier to get that to surrender through dismasting than it would be getting it to surrender through destroying the hull. Because it's a secondary and it has a very good hull. Yeah, it is going to be it. It doesn't really have a chance. Oh, even this last brig is putting in some work. Although I haven't been intention and it's now rotated a bit and it's shooting on that brig, so that's going to go. Yeah, I'm going to see. I'm going to try and get it out. See if I can keep it alive. I'm pretty sure at this point I also start to wheel my line. Maybe even pull the Queen Anne's out to 1v1 it. Not that it can, like, realistically win a 1v1, but, you know, not necessarily 1v1. I want to support it, obviously. Oh, look who's back, the cuckold. So that's going to move in. Again, my galleons moving in, just doing essentially drive-by shootings. Yeah, I'm still just trying to outmaneuver. But he's driven off one of my galleons again. I think that's the same one that routed before the adventure. Especially when you look at it, the fact that the rest are completely fine. Queen Anne's Revenge preparing to broadside. Blackbeard would be pleased. So yeah, again, that's completely out of position, it's not properly angled. Oh, I just noticed, that's missing a mast. Huh. Or is it? I have no idea, where's my other flight? Oh no, they're just dodgily spaced, ignore me. That's not missing a mast. Yet again, just out positioning it, bringing that flight in. Then it's a vastly inferior ship. With that angle, there's not much that can do. But it is going to rotate to fire on it. I think yeah, I'm just trying to board now. Seeing if I can finish it off like that. So I've given the boarding order. They're going to go out and attempt to try and grapple. And it doesn't matter because pardon me, yep, it routed, it's done. Okay, when I said I was outnumbered, apparently I wasn't quite outnumbered. But bear in mind I did have 3 galleys, so 15 to 19. So yeah, deploying a bunch of brigs, probably no. Yeah, I wouldn't really say it's the best strategy ever. Although, I'll give him credit, he did reasonably well. I lost 6 ships in that engagement. He lost 17 though. So yeah, thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, become a Celtic gamer. Radham signing off.